Good evening, everyone. It is March March 20th, 2023, and we're gonna play some Final Fantasy Legend 2. Anyone who tuned into my stream on Saturday night would have seen me royally screw that up by forgetting the submachine gun and then basically just ending the stream there. But we're gonna do better this time here. It's been a while since we've done this. Very excited to be back in running this again. So, jeez, I feel like I got a little something in my throat. Anyway, here we go. We are going to get this thing started in 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you. Hopefully this goes well. Away we go! This is just going to be all about getting the runs. Running from as many of these fights as we possibly can. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry, I am very quiet this time around. I am just trying to focus here on this one. First world, it's really boils down to making sure we get as few count runs as possible. We did a great job getting no count runs with Mr. S. When he was in the party, the next big thing is going to be getting count runs when Key joins the party, which will be coming up in about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. She was the one we just talked to, so... count runs are just a huge time loss. Always want to avoid those as much as possible, and that really sets the pace for the early part of this game and how many count runs you get. Sorry, I do not have a foot cough button, so I don't really have a way of muting myself because I do not want to take a hand off the keyboard right now. Without a guest character, count runs are no problem at all. So we're going to be able to run from everything as long as it's just a group of 4. When we start adding characters, then things get iffy because they are not as fast as us. So some of our Sure's men just grabbing the Magi there. We are going to chase them, but before we do that, we're going to grab some Magi of our own. Magi is the big plot driver in this game. This is what we're going to be all about. We're going to try to collect 77 pieces of it. And we're going to be looking for our dad, who also collects it, so we're collecting it to try to find him. So we got our first 3 down, 74 to go. So all the equipment that you just saw me take care of right there, that was all about increasing the agility of our group. The more agility we have, the easier it is for us to run. Speed Magi also increases agility, so we want to use that to, again, go as fast as we can so that we can run from as many things as possible. Now that we got Key in our party, this is the biggest counter run pain point of this game. You're going to probably see more here in this little section while we run through this tower than you will for the entire rest of the run. If you talk to these zombies, they will fight you. And there's the first count run. And you just kind of saw there how much time that count run took. Once a character dies, you're okay, it readjusts your agility, and then you can start running again. It's just those, just that first round of that fight while you wait for a character to die off, and hopefully someone dies off first round. They always come back with 1 hit point, so you go back to your risk of can't run again immediately after. I don't know why I just ran into that guy. That was... Oh, come on. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, I was kind of lucky. We clipped right through him. Oh, that's a really rough group to run from. We lucked out there. Here they are again. Yeah. Now, 1 out of 2. Fuck. So hopefully we can make it the rest of the way out of here. Obviously we're behind where we want to be, but... Okay, leave please. Go. Definitely not what I would call a great first world, but not bad either. You have to be really careful with the path through the through those storm clouds, or the sand worlds. If you step on the wrong tile, they'll start blowing you places, and you can really lose a lot of time if you don't follow the path very precisely, and you end up having to run around and get blown everywhere, and you can't move to where you need to. It can be very frustrating to try to figure out. This is the big leader of the guys that we just fought. This is his, it's actually the wrong spot to equip it, and I just realized that. You're supposed to equip that where the Colt is. It saves you a few... yeah, whatever. Saves you all that scrolling that I just did. So Mask is once again a guest character, and that means a possibility of cannon runs. So here's to open. But he is also very strong and powerful, so we like him a lot. One treasure chest is all we really need on this trip. It's a just to grab the item to sell for a later shopping trip. Boy, I remember being a kid. This guy was so long to try to beat. So there are a couple of bad things. If he 6 arms, either the robot or Mask, we're in trouble. If he flames, we're also in trouble. This is fine. This will be the end of it. Right there. So very important to talk to that person. They give you a little bit of plot, but they also give you a piece of magi, and without it, you can't actually proceed to the next world. Sorry, excuse me. It'll really run you into trouble if you get all the way to that door and forgot to talk to them. That goes on the list of things I did as a kid and screwed up that made this game very, very hard. So that door right there won't open if I don't have that piece of magi. So each one of these does a magi check. If you're under the right number, then doors don't open for you. Which is kind of nice, because then it really locks you into tiny areas that you need to deal with in order to proceed, so you don't have this giant open world that you're trying to deal with and figure out where you need to go. For the most part, these worlds are all pretty small. We got a couple of larger ones coming out, but that also, as a kid, really hung me out to dry, but that's okay. Lots of kind of conversation in here. This is just all plot stuff. The first person we talked to was our dad, and tells us he'll come home after we defeat all the monsters, so we're gonna do that. The second one was us talking to a guy to figure out how we get into Giants Town, because Giants are gonna give us a potion that we need to help save our friend Key. Fuck. A little bit of an oopsie there, but we're okay. That's what happens when people come home and the door opens and it surprises me. I'm gonna blame that, even though I've made that mistake dozens of times. You hold up to go in the door, and then you need to hold down to obviously walk away. And you hold up too long, and you just go back through the door again. I didn't feel like this was a bad Giants World, but we're definitely still behind. Okay. Yeah, it's 3 seconds behind. Not a great Giants World, I guess. This time we are not going to make the shopping trip mistake that we made last night, and we are going to properly pick up the submachine gun. Maybe we'll make a whole new mistake and sell the micro. Don't go up, don't go up, don't go up. Thank God. There we go. Cold doesn't really help us, so just do a quick swap there. That human that was right there, he can take a step up, and then he just stands in the way of the door and you're stuck. Until he moves again. Off we go. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. All boils down to personal preference here. I'm going to do both arms. Then go down one side and then the other. I used to do one arm, then like do an entire side, and then do the other arm and down the other side. There's no extra backtracking. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's pretty much the same. Well, it's exactly the same. I hate this level. So I go down this side first because it's the side I like the least. Oh, my brain starts getting tired when I hit here. This is the same spot I had trouble with last time where I was accidentally fighting when I meant to be running. I think it might be the music, it just kind of zones me out here. There we go. And actually, after we get done this music for about 10 minutes, we're usually in this world for. A little bit less than that. We actually have another cave immediately to start the next world. That's the exact same music. It lulls you to sleep. Okay, so we've reached a halfway point here. Just keep plowing forward here. And if you actually, this is done really well. As much as I hate this level, it's done really well. You can tell that it is a person that we're in. This is the heart. We're gonna go through the 4 chambers of the heart. 1, 2, and then we have to go through the other ones. Like, it's pretty well done. Just find it very tedious. One more to go. We're almost there. Definitely not going to be out of here by 2750, but we'll see what we can do. It's not just out of here. This split stops when I hit the pillar, so got a ways to go. Under half an hour, I'm happy with. Right now, we're dealing with this small. The early game stuff is just small stuff. There's big random components coming up that'll make or break this run here. Well, that'll break the run, I guess. Small times early on make it, then the huge time losses later just break it if you don't get them. And that's what we bought the submachine gun for. Come on. Not a bad keys body. Hopefully we can do this walk okay. Save the time we lost in Giant's World. I can live with that. So this is going to be Apollo's world. This is going to start one of our bigger, one of the bigger worlds that we can have, and this actually really starts the serious part of the game where we can really game over, actually really doing the run here. So it's going to be a 3-stage. Kind of a 3-stage world. highlighting that is the 3 keys that Apollo gave us to where we can find what we need. And like I said, back to that music from Key's body very quickly here. If you do not talk with Apollo, none of the rest of this world works. You saw we walked off the dock into the water. If you don't talk to Apollo first, that's just a solid wall. You can't walk through it. Through here, we get a piece of magi that we need for the next part of this world. So if we can't get in here, we obviously can't get in the next part. And then the third part of this, riddle, there's a monster at the end of a dungeon, and you can actually do the dungeon fine, but there's no monster at the end of it. You walk right out of the exit. So for all that time loss Apollo gives us, it's talking to him is very important. That true eye that you saw right there, that was the one that we need for the next part of this riddle of this world. So if you don't have the true eye, this entire dungeon's just white. And this is where the game gets serious here. There are monster combinations in here that'll give us surprise attacks. If they surprise attack us, they can kill us. They kill us, well, we're dead. And really the only thing you can do is just hope. With this party combination, actually, I should put it that way. There are other party combinations, you can do other stuff. But with this party combination, all we can do is hope for the best. Misclick there. Hopefully that didn't cost too much time. Or money. Every time the robot equips and unequips something, the number you have is cut in half. The number of uses, the number of charges. Less charges you have, the less it sells for. We're not fighting anything. We're not rolling in the money here. The reason I pick up the treasure chests I do is so I can buy the equipment that I need to, and we have a huge shopping trip at the end of this world. And it shouldn't cost us too much what I did, but you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure you get the chest seed. Yeah, there's the unexpected attack. Oh, I just sat here and let it scroll. I don't know what I was thinking there, but whatever. As you can see, that killed 3 out of our 4 guys. Now we got another one. Unexpected attacks on top of being able to game over you are a huge time loss. Again, they're as bad as a can't run. I'm really starting to feel like time's starting to get away from us here. It's not good. I know I went a little bit too far. I was actually blanking on which way to go for a second. Shopping trip at the end of this world, it's always a big one for me. It's always a big time loss. I just cannot seem to get that thing to go quickly and efficiently. Let's see what we got here. We are also about to pick up the worst guest character in the game. Fortunately, we only have her for a few feet, but a very high chance of can't runs, and they can't actually do anything. All their attacks do no damage, so worst guest character. It was kind of realistic. She's just a little girl who came to get a potion to help her sick mom. We're gonna help her out. You don't have to have her in your party for very long, so that's perfect. We did okay. And that's this world. Done once we get through the shopping. Like I said, I'm not that good at that shop. We got through it together, though. Yeah, as unexpected attacks were bleeding time again. Yeah, unexpected attacks, a couple of misclicks for me. And there you go, 13 seconds. This is a pretty small world. This is a pretty tight run here. Probably not going to make much time back up here. course, we're probably more likely to lose time than to make anything up. The dad guest character that we got, he only comes and helps in like the final time you get him as a guest character. Other than that, he's very useless. And once again, is back to that whole chance I can't runs. No, that's not his fault. That's just straight up unexpected attack. Like I said, we're definitely more likely to lose time on this one than we are to gain it. That is very often an unexpected attack. That was pretty good. Not bad. We actually did make up a little bit of time on that one. You just have to walk this little tiny corridor. It is very not far we need to go. And we got a counter run. That hurts. A lot of talking here. But our dad is going to sacrifice himself for Lynn. Then we agree to take Lynn home. This game kind of paces out you get very quick worlds and then you get some very, very long worlds. Fuck. If we hadn't gotten that fight and this one, we would have actually made up some time. My goal is to be under 140. That's always what I'm shooting for here. You know, the most telling worlds, the most critical worlds, they're coming right away. But I just like trying to make up as much time as I can to make it as possible as possible. This is another 3-section world, so after we had a couple of quick ones, we've now got one of the longer ones. May have accidentally just talked to her twice. We're gonna focus up here a little bit. Let's do better. There is a lot of chances for unexpected attacks in this world. It can just destroy your run. Oh, that was a nice little dance there we did with Leo. You have to talk to him to be able to open up the sewer. Which is coming up right away. That's definitely one of the fights there that you can see an unexpected attack on. And there's the unexpected attack version of it. Ideally, we just want to avoid that stupid formation as much as possible. We lucked out that not a lot of them were unexpected attacks, but yeah. Let's see how it goes with this crab. Yes. So this crab seems like the easiest thing in the world, but he can defend with shell, and if he defends with shell, it blocks the sword, and you can get stuck in a pretty long stalemate with him, where you can't deal damage, and all he's doing is defending. You need to get that key to be able to open up some of these doors, where we'll grab some Veggie. Last one's a monster in a box, so we're not going to grab that. We're going to have a monster in a box in this one too that we are looking to avoid. It's that first one right there. For some reason I always think that's the last level and I'm about to come out of the sewers, but there's still a level after it. I was about to say I feel like I'm really behind, then we got into like 2 fights in a row, which did not help my feeling. Wow. Just not clean on the movements here. It's to be honest, I think this is my first time playing in 2023 this far into the game. So maybe I shouldn't expect to be right back to where I was before, but so Leo's gonna follow us and stop us here kind of once per level. He's gonna stop. look at him, and then he's gonna run away. No, we don't actually have to turn around and look at him, but... yeah, he interrupts our flow about once a level. There he goes again. This cave is always a lot longer than I think it is. I feel like with like 5 minutes ahead, we should be doing good, but no, this cave is going to be real long. There he is, stopping us again. So every time we step in those lava squares and the screen flashes, we're taking a point of damage. That's... I don't think I need that. I might have just wasted more time. No, I don't think I need to pick that one up. There's the possibility of surprise attacks here as well. The snake can give us a surprise attack. Just about at the end now. Where that treasure chest is to the right, that's the door. There it is. Okay. Now we just hope for a clean walk back to the town, and then we will confront Venus. Perfect. When I said clean walk back to the town, I was hoping to avoid any more surprise attacks. Which is exactly what we did. Again, just not clean on the movement here. Sorry. Lot of dialogue here. So this fight can either go really good or really bad. What we're hoping for is that Venus just keeps using Charm. That is what we want to see. If we see double fire, oh, we lose. We only want to heal the robot because it's the only one that can actually live through a fire anyway. Whip on the robot's also very bad. There we go. No problem. But we're gonna have a lot more dialogue. I gotta say, for all the movement mistakes I made, this isn't a bad Venus world. It was a really good Venus fight. This is where RNG is going to play a whole big role. And yeah. Oh, unexpected attacks are a thing too. Yes, that was over 1,000 damage it just hit. It wasn't as close as I thought, whatever. I'm gonna try this here real quick. I didn't stay very close, so it's probably still doing. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. 3's fine. You want to avoid a stone there. That's the only thing that'll really do you. Ideally, you want to be fighting groups of 1 or 2, but I saved just so far away. I didn't want to run back and risk getting an even worse group. So. Here's the big one. This one I saved closer to. We need a meat drop from this guy. It's more than just killing him. It's all about the meat. Like I said, this is where good runs can go to die. We're not going to fight a 3 or a 4. 1 or a 2 is about the best we'll do. As you can see, we've only got 1. 1-1 and no 2s and a bunch of 3s and 4s. It's okay, it's only a 50-50 chance of us getting a 1 or a 2. Well, this run's dead, but I'm still gonna finish it out anyway, just for the practice. So I've lost count, but anyone out there who's counting can let me know. You can go +5, +6 minutes. I've done it before, trying to get this. My record is saved. It's 27 failed watchers. We're not there yet, but we'll see if we get there. We might. Maybe moving up will be the key. Oh, and the robot's actually got to survive to kill these things, so that didn't work. So that beam weapon that he's killing us with, that's actually what we're looking for. We're gonna, by eating the meat, we're gonna turn into a watcher and get that beam weapon. So this will be a fun one to count up after we're done. That's what we're looking for. Come on, just let me get the fuck out of here. Okay. So that watcher grind, that's what I was talking about. That's... yeah, the little time saves here and there, the missed movements, that can really make a good run great, but you get bad watcher, it just doesn't matter. But if you get good watcher, then it's just that much more important that you did those things right. Just, it sucks that it's an hour into the run before you figure out if you gotta run or not. So the reason why I had the dragon attacking, or the baby D, whatever it used to be, attacking with fire the whole time, is because that way it's all set up as soon as I become the watcher, I'm already on the right item. Quick little shop here. I know I didn't equip it. For anyone who thinks I actually made a mistake there, the mistake was was going in the inventory. There is a pretty big change of equipment that we have coming up here, and there's no point in doing just that one thing when I got a bunch of stuff to do. I gotta say that 3-minute watch or 3.5-minute watch, it just takes the wind out of your sails. But it's all about the practice here. So this is where we're going to grab the rest of the items there that I was talking about for the inventory switch that we'll be doing right away. This is why we're running the game to the end. So you almost got turned around there. That one you go straight down from, this one you go up. So we're just wrapping up part one. This is another one of those, I consider it a 3-part world. Basically because we snag guest characters 3 times. Each time we get one, I consider it a section. Middle one's going to be real short, but that's okay. And nice little break here. Lots of dialogue. The story in this game is really good. It's a lot of little self-contained worlds that all have their own individual little stories. You do have the overarching trying to find your dad and get Magi, but yeah. Tank there. There we go. Not the fastest inventory, but it should be the right inventory. So we really just have to run around here, and then there's going to be a fight, and that'll be part 2 done. And then we have a long grind to the boss's castle. Alright. So tank, Angus, beam. There we go. Alright. So that's just getting set up for the next fight. But we're all set here to grab our last of the guest characters for this world and start the climb to the smugglers, through the smuggler's castle. That is nice. Let's see if we can get this way. Ah, I should have switched up the tank and the, no, I made a mistake there. Should have beamed the stone guys and, tanked the other ones. We could have done this in one round, not two. It'd still be not a bad fight. There we go. That's the guards out of the way. Now we start the walk. That group of guards can actually have 3 different types of enemies. We caught a really good formation. I just really made a mistake in who I had attacking with what. And turned what could have been a 1-round fight into a 2-round fight. You really want that to be, obviously want that to be a 1-round fight so that it just goes that much quicker. Yeah, that was on me. I have a funny feeling I'm going to be making some wrong turns in here. Almost made a wrong turn there. Use that one for a shopping trip later on. Just about through here. This guy is easy peasy. We do not have to worry about saving him before him. The next one we do. Because that is not the actual boss of this level. This guy is. A couple of things that we need to be on the lookout for, or what we need to do here. We need to make sure we get off this Aegis shield. To protect from all of his magic, except for Tornado. It's the only thing that it doesn't protect against. That's probably just a restart right there. I'm not even going to try to run through that. That was already just shield guy taken down, so we wouldn't have gotten that shield off. And it's really just not a doable fight without it. There we go. We're going to get the shield. Now we need to avoid his Tornado. Because the shield does not protect us against that. As long as he keeps attacking with lightning, though, we are golden. That's also okay, too. Didn't make up any time on this level either. That's rough. Next world is a very, very short world. We will be through this one in just a minute. Hopefully if we get really lucky, we'll be through it in less than a minute. That's it. That's the entire world. You really want to try to do that walk with only one fight. That's kind of ideal. That's the best I've done. I've never seen it with no fights. And we got 3, so again, a little bit of time loss. It was a long walk. It's a long walk through Odin's palace, and then a fight at the end. This isn't the way, is it? Nope. So, this is quite a boring walk, and we're going to run from any fights that we see right up until we get to Odin, and then Odin will definitely be an interesting fight. He is a very difficult boss. It, once again, is going to come down to, do we get off the shield and get protected from his magical attacks? But that aside, he's got his spear that one-shots anyone in the party. So he can just never actually... we can get the shield off, and he might just never cast lightning. He might just sit there and spear us 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. We're all dead. So really hoping to avoid that. We'll see how this goes. This has not been the run of good luck, so I do not expect... don't really expect it to change here. That. A few seconds to get set up there, but we should be okay now. Okay, so we are gonna make the shield happen, which is perfect. That gives us the best chance we got. Now it's all about what's Odin gonna do. Okay, the spear on our shield guy is fine. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Cuts our damage pretty much in half. I'll still keep going because if he keeps on lightning, we do have a chance at this here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna get the shield off a second time, or again, which is good. Owen's gonna lightning again, which is perfect. It's okay because he's not killing our damage dealer, so that's fine. And there we go. Perfect. So when we teleport out of here, we just teleport to the other side of it, so that's perfect. Saves us walking, saves us the fights, lots of good things. Alright, final world, here we go. You have to save way down there. Just a note, that was not a mistake. You have to save way down there, because if you don't, your guy just walks up here, and you end up in this fight. This enemy is not immune to stone, so we can just stone and win this fight instantly. But we gotta get lucky here. Otherwise, we can just down him with damage, and that's how that went. Alright, so here we're finding out that there aren't 77 Magi, there's 78, and there's still one more that we can collect, and it's in the final dungeon. So here we go to the final dungeon, which is a lot of walking. That's a piece of equipment that we're actually going to end up equipping and using. More agility boosts. We got another big shop at the end of this world. This will be our final big shop that'll basically set us up for the final. Despite this being called the final world, we still have one more dungeon to run through, and that shop will set us up for that final run of the game. Boss at the end of this level as well is also not immune to stone, so we are going to hope for another stone quick kill and not have to damage him out. Have to see how that all plays out in the end. I could equip the karate that I got there earlier on to increase my damage that I picked up at the start of the dungeon. It would give me more damage, but realistically, if you want any hope at downing the boss and like making a good run out of it, you need to get the first round kill with the stone. So I'm just gonna leave it off, do one huge do one huge inventory swap, one huge equipment at the end of this dungeon after the shop. If we get unlucky, this guy can kill us, so it is worth a save before the fight. That's fine. That's what we want, and we need to get some heals going here. Just in case, yeah. That did not work. You want to avoid the nukes, because the nukes out-damage what we can heal. Missiles are okay, because we can heal about what the missiles do. It's just the nukes that are horrible. There we go. Well, that was a third turn stone. We'll take it. There's the last piece of magi that we needed. And out we go. Okay, now I got the shop to do. And I gotta not screw this up. Okay. It's been a while, but that was right. Everything I did there, no mistakes. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. By 1, 2, 3. Done. That's everything we need. Really good final world. We actually saved a little bit of time there. Here, I'll just give it back by wandering back and forth. And I did forget one thing. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save before Apollo. And I do want to equip the magi that we just got. Magi, equip. Bloop, bloop. Save. So this is... actually a pretty easy fight that you can't lose if you do it properly. Problem is I don't always do it properly, so we're saving. This is not the final boss of the game. We do still have an actual dungeon to do. That's why we bought all the elixirs for. And it's a long one. It's a long one and it's unrunnable. We need to really just get... we need to get good luck. We need to get as few fights as possible. And then we can... I don't know, save some time, get lucky. We have 2 forced fights against groups of monsters that we have to make sure we get good luck, otherwise it's going to be like the Watcher where we're just going to sit there and restart over and over again. Alright, we're good. And I need to heal, and that's the end of this. It should be anyway. There we go. Panicked for a small moment. So basically all that needs to happen is Dad and one other minion survive, or one other of our guys survive, which is exactly what happened, and there we go. Hours and hours and hours of my life as a kid trying to beat that guy, and it's really just that easy. So now we've constructed the goddess, we've asked her to save our dad, and well, there's a problem at the center of the world and she wants us to come with her, so that's exactly what we're going to do, and here we go. And this is all going to be about her just flaring things down, and we are going to hope for as few fights as possible. Or we're going to hope for, 2 fights in 2 steps. Either one. So the reason behind the elixirs and why we bought those is going to be to refresh the number of flares that we get, so that we can just keep on having her just flare everything down as quickly as possible. When it's one group of enemies, we're actually hoping the robot goes first, because that samurai bow will do an entire group. Like, we could have... if we would have got really lucky, we could have killed that entire group just with the robot and saved a flare. It's gonna be one of those runs. I was mashing start. You gotta be so quick because the conveyor belt pushes you forward. And... because it pushes you forward, it can push you right into a fight. Which is exactly what ended up happening there. At least it wasn't a bad fight. I've been pushed into some really bad ones, and this would have been a great fight if it would have pushed us into that. But we're not that lucky. That's okay. There we go. Ice is down them. We're good. There we go. This is a nice run right now. Nice. I think we got almost an entire level without a fight. A couple of these things can actually survive a flare, so we're just making sure that get rid of everything. And yeah, that did survive, but whoa! Survived the flare and the bow. I'm really surprised about that. Last flare. Hopefully everything dies here. Yeah, no problem. Coming up on the first of our forced fights here. We're going to tent into this one and save. Because this is one of the kind of mini bosses here that can really give us trouble. No problem. I'd never really mentioned it, but the monster improves by eating meat. And we have a very specific meat progression path that we're looking to go for to... Robot is not outspeeding anyone. This is frustrating. To make sure we get the right minion at the right time, and that's exactly what we've done here. Two flares left. We're probably going to need to... It's probably going to be a 2-round fight. I think the... Oh no. I thought the Slepners might live through that. That was a pretty low roll on the bow. Wasn't paying attention to how many flares we had left. I'm just gonna... Better safe than sorry. Yeah, you get in the habit of... running so much, it's almost instinctive to try to run from these ones. There we go. We're really not getting a lot of progress here. This is slow trekking here. There we go. I just had to say something. Now we're good. One flare will be left after this one. Last of our mandatory fights here. We are looking for one and only one of those guys, ideally. I'll try to. This might just be a waste, but if we get some nice rolls, this might work. You just want to have them avoid double tornadoing, because if they do that, then you're just done. And just past my personal best time, and we're not even at the final boss yet. Last flare. Hopefully it downs everyone. Yep. Just about there. I gotta go up and then kind of around, and we'll be there. Hoping for under 1 hour 50 minutes. I'd be okay with that. And here we go. Final fight. This boss has 3 phases. The first phase is the cannon phase, which we are rapidly getting through right now. You just have to deal 1,000 damage, kills the cannon, so you just have to kind of get rid of them all there, and then you're good. First 2 phases of this guy are absolutely no problem at all. We really don't care if the first 2 people in our party don't make it through. The third phase is really just a two-person fight. Wow, that butterfly's missing a lot. That's... well, as long as it hits when it needs to. This is the third phase. This is where things get real. The arsenal rolled really high on the first round. That was rough. We got an extra shot with the robot. That was really nice. I expected the robot to die before they got the shot off. This, I think, will do it. Nope. Okay, we need either a low roll here. Ooh. We're in danger here. Yeah, that was good. We needed the butterfly to go before the arsenal. He's got to do it again or this is all over. Or we need a low roll. Anything under 300 and we're fine. No. We were really close though. That he could not have had a lot of hit points left. when the Arsenal's launching the Smasher, that third phase of the boss, what you need to avoid is the Arsenal going twice. That's in a row. That's really what you need to avoid. So if you're outspeeding it like the butterfly did a few times, you need to keep outspeeding it. The second you don't, you're in trouble. Then you're relying on some RNG and some nice low rolls, and you really need, yeah. It gets rough. And as well, you can't miss. We saw the butterfly missing a few times earlier on that. That's always rough and dangerous, but yeah. It's always better if you miss earlier on. If you miss with the Smasher, then you're really sunk. So butterfly's in danger like pretty much right away. Okay, outsped. We need like a nice low roll. I'd feel better. That's pretty good. Now if the Arsenal goes again, we should be safe. Ah! I actually kind of wanted the Arsenal to go first that time. Oh! It's okay. Now we're still safe. This is okay. We cannot miss, but we are safe. Okay. Now we're relying on a low roll here. Oh, we got it. Can't go back-to-back misses, though. Oh, there we go. And there we go. Yeah! Okay. A little stressful there for a few seconds, but we got there. Okay, well, 147, that's still under 150. Just get the dialogue playing at the end, there we go. This is all auto-scrolling, you can't even speed up this text. A lot of red numbers there, but we got there. I wish we could have first killed the Arsenal first time around, but that's okay. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be doing this again. I am very happy to be doing this again. Probably first time all year. I just haven't had the desire after work. I've been running a lot of training classes back to back, and I've been talking for 8 hours, and I don't have the energy to talk again for a couple of more at the end of the day. So haven't been doing this all year, but stuff's slowing down, so I'm gonna be back at it. I hope to do this again tomorrow, probably. Yeah, keep your eye open. I probably will be here again. Maybe we'll get in more than one. I'm only going to do one run tonight. As the credits scroll through, they revisit all the towns that you helped, all the little worlds. All right. Well, I'm heading out. Everyone, have a great night, and thank you for joining.